What's going on? We got this garage floor we're going to pour today here in Reno, Nevada, toward Galena area. One of my contractor buddies, he set this up for us. He did all the prep, base, rebar, everything. So he just called us to come pour and pump it, pour it, finish it. He put some Dobies in this thing, and they were a little high. I'd rather prefer to pull the rebar. In this case, it's just only a 4-inch slab. But other than that, it's a pretty good setup. Totally overkill. We got 5/8 rebar, lots of base, really compacted well, and then we're pouring a 4,000 psi. Here's the trucks backing in. So yeah, we just backed the trucks in right up to the pump. We had Mountain Concrete pumping out here. Did a great job for us. If you're in northern Nevada, I really recommend using them if you need anything pumped. They got boom pumps, they got line pumps, they got it all. They got it going on. So yeah, we used pretty big 4-inch hose. It's really heavy. So we got 3/4 inch rock up here. So here we are pulling a wet screed. So we just use that the aluminum rod, and we set it, and then we screed it right off there. It's about a 10-foot section there. So yeah, I'm really excited about this year. Where our schedule is filling up. We getting a lot of calls. I think it's gonna be a good year. Even though fuel's $6 a gallon right now for diesel, it's ridiculous. But other than that, the phone's still ringing. So we'll see what happens this year. Very excited. There we are, just laying it out. Doing a nice float along the wall. So he was actually doing, I think he's doing like a paint chip garage floor on this thing. So we only passed over it once with the finish. We only crawled this thing once. Usually on a garage floor, you want to get it really shiny and with the trowels and nice, and just a real nice finish, slick finish. But we wanted to leave it just a little rough for the paint chips to adhere. So we only skated this thing once. There we go. We got it all pretty much down. It's just the last little bit there. I think if I remember, it was like I called for 20 yards and a cleanup, and it was right there at 20 yards. We didn't even need that cleanup. The pump guys are cleaning up there now. There he is, hitting it with the bull float. There he is, Fresnoing. Look at that, pretty nice. I just got my California license for so we can head over the hill and do some contracting over there now. There we are cutting joints. We're on a wall, so we tied the string to those two poles. So that was pretty smart. And look at he tied another string just so he could snap it. These guys are A1. Boom. There we are, cutting the joints. It's basically that little joiner tool is 2 walking edgers, 2 3/4 inch walking edgers welded together to create a nice joiner. I think makes some clean joints. There we are, edging where the edge of the garage is. There's Diesel. It's a good boy. What is that, a stick? bring that dog everywhere. Here we are hitting it with the funny trowel, doing the first pass. You can get on it with the funny trowels before you crawl it if it's a little wet after you cut your joints. You just want to cut out, you just want to smooth out all those lines. We like to hand tool all our joints. I don't really like the saw cutting. There's Diesel helping. There we are. There's our first pass with the skates. Do a nice hard trowel and everything. I don't know why some people only use a float on the. They say we can do a hard trowel, freeze, but we don't have that problem. Look at that, it looks good. That's where that garage door is going to close. Keep the water nice and sealed out of there. So yeah, like I said, we only pass through this thing, I think once or twice. But usually we'll go, 3 to 4 times, crawl this thing out. But in this case, he was doing a paint chip. This property we're working at, this guy's just loaded. He's probably spent $500,000 in just add-ons to his house in the last year. It's insane. We did the pool deck in the back. There's a little time lapse of us hitting it. Cleaning up that edge. Yeah, there's the finished product. We left it a little rough, just passed it once or twice with just so the paint chips can adhere, and then we broomed that a little bit. Thanks for watching Desert Valley Landscapes. You guys have a great night.